All right. Welcome to part four. I'm saying the on part so I can remember because I don't number the audio of these things. I'm saying welcome to part four. Okay, Bandicoot. It's about time. Oh man, my favorite world. Man, I would love to have an art book of this. It's like an art book out for this game. I know. I remember seeing like tweets about it. I know. I found one artist. One of the artists. He had like some concept of like the like outfits and everything. Let me see. Crash. Yeah. All right, everybody. But this one, here the thing. I'm gonna be straight up. I Google things. Concept art book. Bam, bam, bam. I always have a concept art book. Like man, like you can tell like the art is so everything translated to so fucking well. $31. I mean, I don't think that's good enough price. 31 pages, like posting date 8/20. Bro, that shit like $6. I mean, bro, that is a deal. Eesh. I think it's good to buy a concept art book. Not good. I never bought one. But some of the characters, like, all right, I'm gonna bring this up because yeah, I like doing shortcuts. Yeah, I want to do that, but man, yeah. Here's the thing. Here's another thing to learn about me. I'm really into animation, and like, what? It was Steven Universe, and yeah, here's the thing. Some folks love it, some folks hate it. I like it. I like Steven Universe. I really do. I really do. But I feel like the thing I haven't watched that channel in a long time. I just kept going on and forgot about all the like the trashy stuff. But if I rewatch that on series, which I'm most likely gonna do because like I got like, surgery or something like that, and I'm gonna be on there. I'm gonna be binge watching the universe. I'm gonna hate that show. I know that junk. God, like it just some moments like all right, some moments, like the thing that makes Steven Universe is like it has some very bright moments, some very bright moments, and some very low moments. People don't like talking about. Because like let's like the universe like all not even all shows. Some shows will be good off the bat, but that show really got people really got invested in like season two. I want those season one junkies. And to be honest, in my opinion, I was doing that age range too. Like I didn't really get into the universe like I say a few episodes in. I remember seeing on Cartoon Network. I didn't watch it on Cartoon Network. They really weren't going anywhere. I liked the concept. It was really good. It was a very fun concept. But it really wasn't going anywhere. And that's what most people miss out on. So like the jailbreak episode, alright, that was like the best episode. My thing, I really didn't like, and like I just now noticing, not even just now noticing it, but I did research on it. I had like a video on that. Like for early season one, they did not have quality control, and that's saying that lightly. Like you're not like let me just say this. It looked like some shows work on this, some shows don't. Like it looked like it was just mostly going off the storyboard artist, the storyboard go and not even looking back at the reference. They fixed that problem on like I think later half of season one, I think. Like, bro, like here's the thing. I like a like here's the thing. I'm fine with a character going off model if it just helps with the fresh and everything. Like that whole show, like in the first half of season one, was not looking straight. Oh yeah, this bug. I hate this bug. This bug dumb. So some reason I think I did do on other playthroughs where like it would just have an enemy right there just disappear. You don't even see him. When you hit him, you see the particles, barely the particles. That's weird. That's like the only bug I really ran into this game. But yeah, but what the hell am I talking about? Sorry, like, yeah. I like expressions on the show. I like expressions on the show. I really do. And some shows, like, I think it's funny when they go off model. If you haven't heard of OKKO, I'm like, here, I'm just, actual animation junkie. They just right here. I'm sorry. You heard it's a show called LKKO. It canceled now. And like I'll go on that topic later. But like, like it looked like they had so much fun just drawing that storyboard. Because they make those crazy faces like whoa. Yeah, that show pretty funny. I just now watching it. I really watching it. I ain't even watching it. Man, OKKO one of those things like it. I don't know full story, but it wasn't supposed to be like a Cartoon Network show. It was supposed to be like a streaming service show for Warner Bros. It just things happen, etc. etc. That's why it got canceled. Blah 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 blah. But like, man, speaking of something crazy, if y'all ever saw like the pilot of that show, I remember I have a faint memory of the pilot coming on Cartoon Network at some point in time. I did not care about it because like most of the character designs were so ugly. And I'm like, when they had like episode of season one time they going back to the pilot, like, bro, who the fuck redesigned you guys? Because I know it could have been the main artist. I knew it couldn't be the main artist because here's the thing. When shows like from prototype to like pilot to sometimes they have like wonky designs. Like they always have wonky designs. Not everything really finalized. Not even everything. It's just a concept. And some characters they don't change. Some characters do change. You know. And some characters be like outfit changes on some trash like that. And some characters be like drastic overhaul. When you look at like when I look at it, like some characters look the same. They look the same. But some characters like the main trio, they look like trash in the pilot. And then in the actual show, they look almost like it looked like someone redesigned them because like, it looked like someone like saw it and they said like, all right, let me just try to screw with this. Almost every background character stayed the same except the main three. I'm thinking, what the hell is going on with this shit? Oh, but I know what I'm talking about. It was a concept art book. There's one character. If I want to put it in, put it up there, I put it up there. But I think it was some character like Charcoal. She was a prototype character for Steven Universe. For one of the seasons. Let me see. Steven issue cut Charcoal. Steven, no. Man, I'm reading the wrong thing. I'm gonna read into a fucking creepy pasta of Steven Universe. Do anybody remember that time period when they what you call it? When you had like fuck, it was only because those two was popular at the time. But fucking Undertale and Steven Universe and so comparing the same, I'm like, what? I'm like, man, that is retarded. But like, I think that's one of the reasons like Undertale and the fucking Steven Universe blew up like crazy because it was doing last few episodes of season one, Jailbreak, and that was a very big episode. Okay, did a lot of things, and they were also doing Undertale, and they were doing like the Kara, what's her name, Sans and Frisk. Or yeah, Frisk and everything, and like it's like what? Dang, I'm stronger than you. And like, why? Like this only represents a time period of the internet and doing like the 2010s of animation is like represented by like meme culture, just internet blowing up and like just stuff like that for animation like here's the thing, and like shows are not getting to that point nowadays because like because companies they not dealing with that. There might be a controversial take, and I stand my ground on it, but like I understand why Cartoon Network did it. I feel like Infinity Train should not have been on Cartoon Network. I'd be dead serious on it. Because it's not a Cartoon Network type show. It's a show. It's a show on its own demo, or like its own type. It's not a bad type. It's like an anthology series. I never watched it. I heard good things about it. But just based on it never looked like a Cartoon Network show. It never did because like he looked like he was doing too fucking much. And I understand. This is my favorite boss. I understand why Cartoon Network canceled this shit because like it's not a cartoon. Like it was starting off very hard off the bat. It started very hard off the bat. Cause a lot of these shows doing like the mid 2010, I mean the 2010, and like they try to do like that simple at first and what do you call it? But that I like that format. That had like Steven Universe and a bunch of shows blew up. Star Wars versus Evil. Simple at first, but it get very like lore heavy. Like after like the fucking second season, or second or third season, after they already got the folks in. But like that, that show, it just didn't feel like it. Felt like it was trying to do something else. It didn't look like a Cartoon Network show. I don't know why I acted so stupid. It didn't feel like a Cartoon Network show. I'm not taking away that it wasn't it wasn't a good show. I bet it was a good show. I'm not taking that away. I don't think that, but it felt like it should have been a Netflix show because Netflix would take that type of demographic show. If that was a show, not really like. All right, let's just be real. Cartoon Network, like that's why a lot of these shows are getting canceled nowadays, and some of them are good, some of them don't deserve it, some of them do. But like some of these shows, like they ain't really made for kids. They made for folks about to be mid-teens and shit. Mid-teens to early adults. Like that don't sell toys. I mean that might sell some T-shirts, but that won't sell toys. Like I'm being for real. The Owl House getting canceled for that same fucking reason. Like, man, like let me just be real on that. Fucking fans are complaining, like they getting mad and everything. Like the credit said, it's out of her control now. She can't do shit. She already like this was just like Steven Universe, like had like basically set up things. Like the Owl House, in one of the shows, it had a certain identity, and it wasn't a bad identity. I didn't like the show. It was I don't know I was active right there, but like not that I didn't like the show. It wasn't a bad show. I watched it. It was alright. It wasn't good. I don't like parts of it, but like I can put that aside because they have some decent characters like Ida and King. I don't like Goose, like fuck. I don't like how they firm it up to be like slow at the beginning of the first episode, and like that make me and like she like a threat to herself. I am not like that because like that makes me like man, I do not want to be with the main character because she can do shit that and she did shit throughout the show that like why the fuck you do that. But like that near here, there. What the fuck I was talking about again? Damn. Fucking yeah. How it got canceled. This is how I think it got canceled. If I don't care how many people get angry at me saying this shit, they like the show. The show got quality. It just don't got the quality I like to it. I'm more of an amphibia guy. You catch my drift. They do the right things. I explain for that later. How much time I got on this? And I'm just rambling. All right. But this is how I feel like what happened, and I'm being dead serious about this. Amphibia would never hear thing. That shit would never got fucking a season 3. That shit would never. That shit was basically gonna get canceled season 2. I do say that because it just makes sense based on like the data. They ain't said the number. I just know it based on perception of the show. It's like. One of the things it fucked up on was releasing in January. It first came out in 2020, January. It came out for 2020 for like the first 10 episodes. Like I watched the pilot on YouTube. Who got cable nowadays? I got decent places nowadays. I'll wait till fully came on this motherfucker. I don't watch the show. But like, it came out in January. You don't really release it early in the year. You don't. I'm just being for real. You don't release it early in the year because it's not going to do good. That's why you don't see that many movies releasing January. So you barely see anything releasing in February. But you don't see shit releasing on January. That's one thing that meant the show up. It was a kind of okay show, just based on my experience. It was kind of okay show. And like with most Disney shows and like any decent channel, they automatically renew it for a second season. So Dana Trey already had a second season to go off of. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't have to worry about is she gonna kill? Yeah, because most shows get renewed the second season. But the thing is, like that first half, it wasn't going fucking anywhere. I bet it. People were not really paying attention to it. People said like it's a nice show because like even for me, I don't even really care for like not Gremlins, like Griffins and everything. That really feel like something like Harry Potter. But for me, kind of like it. You know, that's saying something. But most like the show wasn't doing that many good numbers. It wasn't doing that many good numbers. It was barely doing any decent numbers. Then when it went in hiatus, that when the pandemic just started. That when the pandemic was just started, so it went off air immediately during the pandemic just started. So when it came back in what do you call it? Like July I think was part like the second half. That was people started watching it because they literally had fucking nothing else to do. Nothing to fucking watch. I'm just being real with you. No one to have anything else to fucking watch. So like they saw this show like and just started saying, "Huh, what's this?" And they thought it like it was on. It had certain things that brought in certain groups, and they said like, "Wow, this shit really cool. Damn, this show good as fuck." And on everything because like that when that shit really started booming. It really started fucking booming in season the second half of season 1. But that don't fucking matter if the whole season has been doing good numbers. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing: it started really booming, getting the fan base around second half of the season. So like I bet they're happy. But the thing is, like with most shows, they mostly get renewed early in advance. So she already had season 2. But the season 3 thing, I think, like most likely when season 1 fucking ended and they were about to work on season 2, she gonna ask them, and I'm gonna get season 3. They said no, she most likely because they said the show didn't do good numbers wise. It did a big boom in the second half of first season, but we don't know that she's gonna do good again. We're gonna give you the second season, but we're not gonna give you more. She said, "Come on, we did good enough numbers, most likely." And she tried, basically like arguing and everything. They said, "Fine, we're gonna do this. We ain't gonna give you a season. We ain't give you a full season. We're gonna give you 45 minute fucking specials on how so you can wrap it up because we know you have a fan base. The same fan base may last up to season 2. It may last up to season 2 after the hiatus." So we're gonna give it on this, but that's gonna be a wrap. We ain't doing shit else with this show because it's not doing good numbers. Because like I like Amphibia, and Amphibia, like I think that did good enough numbers because like, and I think the show's just gonna wrap up because like the creator just told the story he wanted to tell, and it got like a 3-act structure. So like they told her that how the show gonna be up because it's all about business. Because most likely folks in their 20s are like watching this. It's like a nice little, I don't want to say it. It's a little gay thing with LGBTQ and everything. That's cool and everything. But like that, like animation cost a fucking ton of money. I ain't trying to be a hater on the Owl House. I like the Owl House, not a bad show. It's just not my type of show. So that how it want to be. This like one of the best levels in the game. Sorry, but like that's just how it was. Not just being playful. For how much people that's trying to say like, come on, let's bring back the Owl House. That shit is not coming back. The creator said that shit straight up. We are not doing it no more because they like I saw a tweet. I think I followed someone. She was a storyboard artist. Here's the thing. She said, "This I'm putting my application for storyboarding now because November she's gonna be free because she worked on the Owl House." So that basically telling that the show is like I think the show gonna come back on around November for part 2 season 2 because that's just how like shows work. If you can't in the summer, so like she putting her papers out in November. That mean they got season 3 already written up. Most of it almost done storyboarding, and after that they're just gonna be the animation process. That shit they're gonna be the animation process because she putting her papers out. That mean that show already wrapping up, and she said, and the creator said there are only 6 hours left in this show. It's the rest of season 2 and the 3 what they call it special. I got a theory that this is what they're gonna do for Disney Plus. The Disney Plus start doing that, especially with the Owl House season 2, where like they put out 5 episodes. Like every time 5 episodes come out, they put those 5 episodes. They put all those 5 episodes on Disney Plus. So I'm thinking they trying to experiment something. Cause like if y'all remember or even have any knowledge of Adventure Time Disneyland, Adventure Time Disneyland was basically a bunch of specials. Basically another season of Adventure Time, but like they split it up because like that was basically another season. Cause average episode of Adventure Time was like 11 minutes. That about 50 minutes, about 50 to 4 minutes. So that about 4 episodes. That's a little special. And they had 4 though. That's about 16 episodes. That's basically a decent season of Adventure Time. So that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna try something like that. So most likely, if you want to watch the Owl House, they're gonna put it on what you call it, Disney Plus. So like, if you like the show, go on subscribe to this. Because I don't think they ain't gonna fucking try to put this shit on cable. Cause they getting rid of cable in some countries for them. They don't feel like wasting time on it. And that just how it be. Some of these shows are just not gonna last. Like those shows like the Owl House, they are not. Like you gonna have shows like the Owl House and try to fucking either crowdfund or fucking try to sell that shit to Netflix. Cause Netflix will give you a chance for canceling that shit. They will at least try to give you a chance before canceling the shit. I'm just being for real. But that's my 2 cents on the Owl House. But I can't wait for the 50th season 2. Based on the time recording, the 29th. It's about to I ain't even gonna watch it. But they might do the whole special thing on Disney Plus. No, but they ain't gonna do that for Millie a month. Ghost of Millie McGee, whatever. Molly McGee. But it looked like a pretty nice show. I like what they're trying to do. It looks like it's like a simple show about a girl and her friend that's a ghost, you know, like that's pretty cool. I like the voice. I forgot his name, but I always like hearing his voice. He basically he's a gazpacho voice actor. I love gazpacho. He's such a funny character. I love that voice actor. He always got a great way to present a voice, and that's pretty cool. Man, me rant about the Owl House. It's like, man, stop wasting your time. The most that shit was most like getting probably a comics short series. They're like the what you call it, the what the fuck that shit called? The Infinity Train. They canceled that shit. They said sorry because people were trying to say like because it was kind of known that like how much time I got. I don't feel like I got 4 minutes. People thought the show canceled already to like season 3 because it just wasn't no information coming out. But because it wasn't no information coming out because like most shows are like that. Most people thought it was canceled because they heard things about like everybody saying like nice is working on the team and everything. People got upset for it. And some YouTube talking about thing what do you call it, thing canceling and everything. And once they show season 4, people say like, we told you what on season 4 wasn't canceled. No, season 4 was canceled. It took a long it was just doing the animation phase. The fuck, like y'all, that shit canceled. It was canceled after that shit. No, it was canceled. It was really canceled. It just like animation take a long time. So like even these folks like put this out put like the little book talking about thank you for help producing such a great show. Like November. I mean that you most likely ain't gonna get the next season until like fucking March. And they have the shit take a long time. Especially for a fucking streaming show. So like yeah, like that lady breaking the fuck. Like and she that one on our storyboard artist, she putting her papers out now, so because they gonna be fucking wrapping up in about November. So like if the Owl House Part 2 come out around November, maybe December, because I'm pretty sure Amphibia is gonna go off what do you call it? Maybe November or December, because I heard they got a Christmas special. I don't know. They're gonna go out those 2 days because they're like a month and a half of episodes. So like, yeah, that makes sense. They're gonna go on hiatus. Then the second half of season 3 gonna happen. Yeah, more likely Amphibia's gonna pick back on the outhouse gonna pick back up because they're gonna have minimum mall energy in the outhouse being like the last things, and most likely, fuck, we're going full circle because when you really think about it, how much time? You really think about it, when the outhouse only been functioning show for like no more than like the show only been on air for like no more than like almost a year and a half. And like that kind of sad, not sad, but like depressing. I ain't depressing. It's just like this show had a dream. It didn't do the numbers. You know what you gonna do about it? Then looks like season 2 gonna end around January, a year after the show fucking first debuts, and season 3 gonna be wrapping up shit. They're gonna be in certain things. And like, no like the creator hate it, but like they say like thank you for all your support, but like this is a wrap. I am calling it a day. Cause no point. I like the last segment of the game. Not last of the level. It was a very fun segment. This whole stage is fun. That's what I'm talking about. This game got 3-act structure. That's just enough time to show what you want to do for a world and head the fuck out. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You got like the little skeleton man and everything. I've been in New Orleans once. I love New Orleans. Like, ooh, New Orleans is shitter right now. Oh, I forgot the hurricane. Hurricane always fuck up New Orleans. Damn. I'm like, oh my god. Anybody that listen to New Orleans, can you please, like, how do y'all rebuild shit so quickly in a decent amount of time? Do y'all get paid extra, or it's just like y'all can make money from the what do you call it? From the tourists? Damn, like fuck. Every time there's like a bad storm, that shit fucking them over. Louisiana, like New Orleans, in that situation, where they too much fucking water, like sea level, but it's not no fucking sea. I think, what the fuck? Like, man, what the hell is going on there? It got good spirit over there though. How about like Louisiana, Prince and the Frog? Yeah. Sorry, I don't cut shit out. I only gonna cut shit out for certain things. Like probably RPGs. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Stay to the next video for like the next, I don't know when the date coming out. The day after you gonna see this thing. Like, subscribe, have fun, have a nice day.